Hi, I'm Peter from Dobiquity. I just wanted to spend some time in trying to address a problem that can arise in getting your team to buy into the use of the Dobiquity tools. I think a good place to start in trying to address this is just to remind yourself as to why you need Dobiquity to become integral to your operation. I'm very sure this will be about improving business outcomes and in doing so save on both time and money. Consistent use of the tools will allow you to gather the critical data that can be used to drive improvement in business outcomes. Just thinking about business outcomes for a moment, which are the most important to you? Is it in the area of staff satisfaction, or perhaps in respect of operational excellence? Or maybe your focus is on customer satisfaction, or maybe in the area of compliance. If any or all of these are important to you, then it's maybe just worth thinking about the apps and tools that are available on the Dobiquity platform and thinking how they might help you to drive improvements in those business outcomes. You will see that there are natural links from our tools to business outcomes, but it's really for you to decide how the tools might be used appropriately in your business. So, what are some of the behaviors that you might be experiencing from the team that might be potential barriers to them using the tools? It could be that they're just simply not interested, or perhaps they don't think it'll actually work for them. They might just think it's more work for them, or perhaps it's just another management fad that will disappear in time. Perhaps they do have a genuine fear of using technology, or they might be looking around at their peers and thinking, well, nobody else seems to be using the tools, so why should I? If this is typically what you might be experiencing, then please don't worry, you're not alone. Do try to get them to come on the journey with you. So what can be done to help? Well, I think the first step is to identify what the real cause for resistance is, and I'm sure that you will agree that what we usually see is the effects of something rather than the cause. And what we really need to do is not to focus on those effects, but to try to identify the root cause or causes of that effect. So let's have a look at an example. Here we see the effect is non-engagement, and we need to, through investigation and communication, identify what all the possible causes might be to end up with the root cause. Once we know what that root cause is, we can take steps to negate it. I really genuinely feel that communication is the key here, both to identify root causes and then to focus on addressing them. Be clear about the outcomes that you want and expect. Be clear on the benefits to be gained, be clear on how you want this to be achieved, and be clear on what's in it for them, and on how the outcomes are going to be used. And as I mentioned before, I really think communication is the key to this. And finally then, create the right conditions for success. Do make use of the support options offered by Dobiquity. Ensure your team is comfortable with using the tools, and be clear on how you want those tools to be used. Use the data produced to drive improvements. Try to ensure that negative activity is not rewarded, and make sure the tools are used regularly as you want them to be used. And finally, maybe to positively reinforce consistent activity and contribution. Finally, we wish you every success in getting the team involved, and please do get in touch if we can help further.